My name is Steve. I'm the project manager for the Sanatorium Project. We own and operate the Indiana State Sanatorium, Billie Creek Village, Stark Saloon. We just purchased the Putnam County Jail, which was built in 1820s. But today we're here to talk about Billie Creek Village. Billie Creek Village, if you pan around the village, in the 1960s, the people of this county looked around and they said, we got some pretty eclectic old buildings. There's one from Schoolhouse. At the time, it was filled with bales of hay. This building here, the general store, I think had sat vacant for several years. And a lot of other buildings. This over here we call it the governor's house. The only structures that were here prior to that is the Billie Creek Bridge, which is the middle bridge. We have 3 bridges here. The other 2 were moved here. And there's an outhouse over there. Those are the only 2 buildings that were original to the property. The rest of them were moved here. And the pavilion, which you can see there, was built here brand new. Sat pretty much vacant for about 10 years. In 2021, we bought the Indiana State Sanatorium. And the guy that owned this property heard that some crazy guys from Illinois were historic restorationists, and we were restoring the old buildings there, which we'll go over tomorrow. And so we got in touch with him. He said, I've got a bunch of old historic buildings here. A lot of them need to be revamped again. They were restored in the early 60s, but hadn't really had much done to them since then. So we took over managing the property from them. And one of the reasons that we did was because we brought our paranormal team with us, and they went through the buildings, and they said that this property was very paranormally active. The Civil War house, they used to do chicken and dumplings dinner there. So you come here and you go, and that's how they cooked it back in the day, and they cooked it like on an open fire, and they served it there. And the ladies that worked there, I met 4 ladies. They were the chicken and dumplings ladies. And they said that when they would close and they had to clean up, when it started to get dark, they would just stop because they could hear people walking around upstairs. They would turn around and turn back, and the cabinet doors would be open. And so then they would turn around and turn back, and the cabin doors would be closed. Weird stuff's going on here. So they told the owner, we'll come back tomorrow to clean up, because once it gets dark, they didn't want to be in the building. One of the volunteers, who actually lives up the hill, I've met him many times, and he said that he worked here for many years, and somebody came and said, you work here, right? Can you help me? Somebody's in the barn, there's like a woman or a child upstairs, and they need help. Because when you go in there, they're like, help, help. So they went in, and they walked through the whole building, and they didn't find it. He didn't think anything of it. About 10 years later, somebody else came and said, hey, can you help me? There's a woman or a child in the hayloft that needs help. They're like calling out for help, so he went in with them, and was like, that's kind of weird. Somebody like 10 years ago said the same thing. And then, like 10 years later, it happened a 3rd time. And so when he told me that story, I said, can you show me where? And he's like, I won't go back in that building. He's like, nope.
We've started off in the Baptist church.
All right, so we are getting set up in the church. It's where we're going to investigate first here at Billie Creek Village. That's me. Got a couple different things. REM pod, this cat ball on the Bible. I've got the ovulists. And I have a cat ball on our girl. Up there. And she's set down. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth was without form and void, and the darkness was upon the face of the deep, and the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters. Taking y'all to church. Sing a song a bit. We're going to have a hymn. We're going to have a woo! Prayer. Hallelujah. Woo! Oh. We're not supposed to curse in church. Was that not in here? Mm-hmm. So we're not supposed to curse in church. But you're reacting to it. So you feel my fucking struggle. to sit down and be quiet. I guess I'm not a very good Baptist. I drink, I have tattoos, and I hunt ghosts. Cheers. What the fuck was that?
What was that?
Something moved. No, something over here moved. What the fuck was that?
What was that? That's pretty.
I'll test it when it stops. Although it's kind of funny, I was all alone and nothing happened. Pretty sure it's me? I mean, I wasn't walking like this. I wasn't walking that heavy and it's still not going off. I don't think that was me. Was that a man?
I heard somebody hear their voice.
I'm gonna walk out here.
Is it Robert or something?
That asked. Let's see. Maybe if I can get it to not reflect. Robert, you can try to pause. Robert, did you clear your throat? I'm sitting.
What is that?
It just went like, Robert, did you clear your throat? I'm sitting.
What is that?
It just went like, and then it said iron. Like a, like trying to clear your throat noise. Have you figured out how to use this device in my hand? That was behind Chris. Okay. Okay, you made me do it. Fuck. God damn it. That's not you. What was it? Bunch of footsteps. That's not you. See, everything's on this side. Until, I do that. The hell was that? What was that? There was a flash of a light right here. I saw it on the camera. I was just looking in the camera. Can you do that again? Do that. The hell was that? I didn't hear it. What did you hear? Constant footsteps? I didn't hear those. Somebody's outside. That sounds like it's in here. You know what? It sounds like they're walking where I was sitting in the front row. I told you they do that when I moved the camera. Okay, see, now it feels different in here. It's much cooler. It doesn't feel thick. Like, I can breathe better now. Before it was hot and heavy. think you could have cut the air with a knife.
Yes.
That makes me think, whatever was in here left. Or, maybe there is someone still in here, but whoever was causing that left. Well, that's good. That thick feeling is back. Big time. I don't like it. Knock if we're not supposed to be in here. We have permission. Does that help? Are we still not supposed to be in here? That's funny. Are you the preacher?
That's me.
I'm gonna need you to knock. Can you knock if you're the preacher? I love how I told you not to be here. I'm not talking to you. Oh my God. Why are we not supposed to be in here? It's up at the pulpit.
Mm-hmm.
Why are we not supposed to be in here? Is that your way of saying I told you not to be? Yeah, pretty much. It's the cussing, isn't it? Not to be?
It's just amazing how none of these devices have gone off.
Because it's like, I don't want to talk to you, except to tell you to leave. Although I swear you're trying to use this, but like a cat. The aloof attitude, that's a movie.
Next, we enter the schoolhouse.
If I'd have sat here another 10 minutes, I'd have been sitting in this chair when y'all walked in. Oh, cat ball went off.
Yes, we're going to do some learning.
Cat ball went off.
I know. We're doing some learning.
No, I don't think it was.
I gotta decide what page. We're going to start on Canada. Our northern neighbor, okay?
Oh,
They're
Canada.
really-
I thought you said Canva. I was
And
excited.
Canada students, okay? We're gonna take roll, okay? Christopher?
Cat balls went off again.
Do we have Tina in class today? Present, okay? Marcus, are we present?
Here.
Okay. Do we have a Christopher?
No,
Do we need to call your mother again?
no.
And where is Yvette? Late as always. Got it. Okay. Marcus. What is 43 times 89?
Can I use my phone?
There will be no phones in the future, Marcus. You need to be able to do this math on your own, right? Tell them. Yep, there will be no phones in the future. I know. There will be no calculators you can carry in your pocket.
Why is that going on?
I don't know. Because it knows the answer to the question that you can't answer.
Well, I can't answer it because I'm stupid when it comes to math.
That's temperature on ours. You guys know the answers? Where's our? Okay.
What the heck?
I'm gonna laugh if this thing don't even know the answer to that. Okay. So did you figure out the whole year?
No.
Yeah, because we have a pop quiz.
Oh my god. So I made it to 8, so we got 6.
I'm putting this in your agenda for your mother.
So it'd be $9.
You think or you know?
Both of them went off. This one went off at the same time.
You gotta put that somewhere where I can see it.
Jesus Christ.
Tina, enough with the distractions. I will also be calling your mother.
Oh man.
Alright. No, that's enough.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I'm a wizard.
This is just something.
I need someone to get Christopher's mother. You better take a seat. Things are happening.
This, yeah.
Okay.
Things are like
You missed roll call, Miss Woody.
You and man.
That's probably me looking.
Where'd the other room?
Miss Woody, would you like to tell us why you were late to class today? Alright, Miss Woody, you were already up to 2, missing roll call and the attitude. So that means you get to answer the next question. And no one help her, not even you in the front, or you
Like,
over there.
Tina, Mark, real quick, like before y'all all came in here, I know y'all are coming from that direction, but when I was in here, I heard like a noise outside. Somebody was messing with this well pump outside.
That wasn't
Was
us.
that maybe? Was that?
Yeah, no, that wasn't us.
Uh-uh.
We were in this church, and then we walked up that hill to the third shack at the top of the hill, and then turned around.
That's the only thing I heard, like kind of some noises outside. That's why I kind of waited. Like, okay, they're coming in. I was waiting for y'all to come in, but yeah, I was sitting in that seat that the room pod is sitting on in front of Tina.
Yeah, no, we weren't anywhere near this building.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever that noise was, the flag started screaming.
Well,
It's this. Oh my God! It's rocks. We just had rocks get thrown in the church. I mean,
there's a rock over here.
yeah, that's what it sounded like. Are you throwing rocks again?
Shine light down here.
Did it hit? Whatever.
Shine light at it. Yeah.
They're in there.
That's what it sounded like.
Someone was throwing rocks in the church.
Yeah, right at the end, and we're like, "This feels like a child. Let's go to the school."
Oh wow.
This motherfucker, give me that. Give me back my belt, Chris. Christopher, give me back my belt.
I can't with these two groups. This class is getting out of control.
I'm the teacher now.
I think, yeah, see,
Yeah.
these two agree.
They
Class
agree.
is getting out of control.
This motherfucker. Damn it. You did that on purpose. This is bullshit. I know.
This is out of control.
Where'd that rock go?
Principal, yeah. The
I'm,
teacher needs
Like
the
full on
principal's office.
photography equipment with them.
I'm the headmaster. Did you throw a rock at me?
No,
Yeah, you did.
He was taking.
I would never.
Like professional, like mic box.
Maybe.
This new teacher sucks.
Or is that somebody else?
He's a bitch. Tina, why would you say that?
Being framed.
Is that you?
I'm not moving. Is that in here?
That sounds like it.
Well, for me, it sounds that side of the room.
Somebody's worried about that.
Yeah, like on her row.
That's what it's
Yeah.
Well, that's me, obviously. That's what. But muffled towards the back of the room.
Yeah, kind of right in the middle of the room, in that row that's in.
Uh-huh.
Can you get closer? You could grab it.
Can you get closer, please?
Come on.
You can do it. You're almost there.
No. No.
It sounds like somebody writing on the chalkboard.
It's not. Yeah, with the nails, maybe?
That totally sounds like somebody writing on the chalkboard.
Is there a tree outside the building?
Not close enough to get me touching the building.
Is it them?
No, they're still in the.
Oh, you know how to be here? School is back in session, bitches. Class is in session. That's Chris. Has to be Chris. I just saw a flash of those ears. Yeah. That's Chris. Has to be Chris. What is he doing?
There's anything that, yeah, there's no branches or anything.
Were you outside or inside? Were you like touching the side of the building?
I wasn't touching the side of the building. I walked around and I shined my flashlight on the roof line on the side of the building. So that tree, none of the branches are touching the building.
Well, that's probably the light you saw above my head.
You were just walking by the building and it made that much noise?
It sounded like you were scraping.
It sounded like you were scraping your arm clear down the wall.
I didn't even walk on the side. I walked around to the corner of the building and stopped and shined my light along the roof line.
I was starting to wonder if there was a hallway and you went upstairs or something. That's
Yeah.
kind of what it sounded like.
No, I didn't even touch the building.
Can you try it one more time?
Yeah. All right.
So we can debunk it if it was you. Because it sounded like you were scraping on the wall. That's his light.
Okay, that's weird.
That is creepy weird. You've got to make that Marcus. We will be adding a chastity to our roll calls.
Tina,
Nice to meet you.
Marcus.
Nice to meet you. Okay, I knew for a fact that was an event because I'm looking right at her. That was like on the desk.
Yeah, was it not?
My hands are in my pocket.
That was back there. On the wall.
Sounded like it was on the wall.
Yeah, back here.
They said when I went out and shined the light on the side of the building, they thought I was scraping on the side of the building.
Yeah,
But I was
they
like 10 feet away. I wasn't even on the side. I was at the corner,
Wow.
just seeing if the tree limbs were long enough to. Hit the building.
She went back out there and nothing.
There it is again.
That sounds like it's upstairs, but there is no upstairs.
There might be an attic.
We're in the schoolhouse, guys. Dang.
Can you, it's almost like a footstep up there. Can you make that noise again?
Look at that. Let's see if there's any.
As soon as it gets back, I'll get my night vision.
What is in this closet? That was lighter.
It's up in the rafter. It feels like it's on that wall, and it feels like it's moved up the wall. Maybe I'm
Up on the ceiling?
kind of like, it sounded like right there, and now it sounds more up.
He's coming.
I don't even.
That was a loud snore.
Yeah, it was.
Can you make that loud knock again? I mean, that one wasn't as loud. I take it back.
It was not in this room.
Huh. I mean, that one wasn't as loud. I mean, that one wasn't as loud. Can you make that loud knock again?
I mean, that one wasn't as loud.
Could be your footsteps.
Because it went off when you walked out. Alright,
No, you can't sit still.
Why is he doing that instead of this one off?
he's playing a game.
What? Wow.
Gotta make sure the camera's getting this.
How does that work?
Yeah, it has to do something with those two together.
Hold it
Okay,
longer.
let's see what happens. Wow.
I mean, these two don't have anything to do with each other, do they?
No, they don't.
Oh, we're done playing? No?
Alright, Christopher, what are you
That
doing?
is so bizarre.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay. Who's making all the knocking noises? Christopher.
I guess he's done playing.
Oh, that was me. Chris. What the fuck was that? What? It sounded like water though.
It did. It sounded liquidy or something. That was weird.
That was a knock. Okay. How much trouble should Christopher be in at the end of class today?
Absolutely not.
Mm-hmm.
Now it registered on there. Did you see that?
Nice. I'm not even gonna turn around, so I don't know what's happening.
Well, it registers when we talk too, right? Or did?
Yeah.
Any sound.
Absolutely not.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
If that was you, could you do it one more time, please, just to confirm? I know it may be aggravating, but we just want to make sure.
All right, so we didn't really close out the school, so next we're going to the Civil War house, which is supposed to be the craziest. And
There is a
We'll see.
device that I put between the two rooms upstairs that will pick you up if you move. It's kind of funny. It sounds like a horde of bees.
Okay, I think it's time to go lights out.
They said bright.
Is that what you're telling us? Do you want us to turn the lights down? Alright, ask some questions.
Who drowned? Joy. Was there a child? Wait a minute. Oh.
Okay.
I don't think so. My stomach didn't make a noise.
That sure looked like somebody's stomach was growling.
I did too.
That was a loud growl.
It did sound like a stomach growl.
Yeah.
You hungry?
Me?
I got a sandwich.
Coming from over there.
Yeah,
I don't know
that's
if it was
what I
you or
Like in
Sarah.
that room.
Yeah.
Like which room?
The
That-
one behind you guys.
Right there through the door.
Well, the kitchen is through that way.
No, makes sense. Somebody's hungry. They're in the kitchen making a sandwich.
I think there's somebody close. There's a spirit.
Like in this room.
And I feel it getting like over here too, to the
Yeah,
side
my
of
back's
me.
getting cold.
Because I've realized by watching all my content back that every time I get dizzy, we capture EVP and it tells me that something's close. What was that?
Cowboys. A gun? Something with a G.
There's something talking over Sierra.
Yep, I heard that too.
Okay.
Do you know that you're dead?
Are you?
You gonna try to play it back before it gets too long?
Yeah.
And I'm just getting, I felt like a pat on the top of my head.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
not.
not. Ring. I'm not.
What the fuck was that?
Holy shit!
It's a man!
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes,
Yeah, no problem.
that made the whole trip worthwhile.
All right, we go home. I'm kidding.
Gracias.
If you could only hear what that face is saying. Yeah, it's been a long night.
Oh no!
What?
It just said sacrifice Norman.
Who's Norman?
I don't know, but we have to sacrifice him.
There's some energy in here for sure.
And so I have it on my camera because it went away, but I was up there and it was sacrifice Norman. And then it just said, hey, it said great, Halo, Leo, there's no electricity. You motherfucker. I'm going to kick his ass.
And it was at this moment Sierra decided to use her powers for evil.
He's a little impatient. I see what's here.
So today we're going to talk about the sanatorium.
Hello?
Hello, who's down there? I'm gonna go ahead and say this loud enough for anyone to hear this. We take good money for an investigation. If you were out here messing with us, you really are gonna have to deal with me. And if you got the balls to, come on now. And we can work this out. But I'm not dealing with somebody over here messing with us while we're sitting here trying to have an investigation.